Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and to another reaction video. Today we're going to be reacting to the latest character gameplay trailer for 2XKO. Okay, and yes, I know this is a pretty big surprise because we just very recently had a character reveal and gameplay trailer for 2XKO for Teemo. I did a reaction to that, so check it out if you're interested. But yeah, the 2XKO devs decided to really surprise us with this one. Turns out that secretly behind the scenes, they were planning on dropping two characters for us at once. And yesterday, Riot posted the cinematic reveal trailer for 2XKO's official early access launch. And in it, there was a big surprise, and that was Warwick. Okay, before I go any further, I just need to comment on the fact that yes, I did say Warwick. There's going to be some issues here, apparently. I just discovered this online too. Apparently, a lot of people, especially in, say, more British, English-speaking parts of the world, feel that it should be pronounced Warwick. And I don't know what to tell you guys. I've said this before, but I'm not a person that has played League of Legends. I'm not like a big League person. I watched Arcane. I've been heavily involved with watching the progress of 2XKO. I know of characters through the cultural, zeitgeist, through friends of mine who play League and watching them play over the years. And I have always heard people say Warwick. I mean, that's what I've always heard. I've always heard Warwick. I've never heard anyone pronounce it Warwick, ever. Like, I don't know, but apparently there's a bunch of people online that were pretty upset when they heard people calling him Warwick. And they're like, no, it's supposed to be Warwick. So you guys will have to let me know what you always thought was the correct pronunciation. But I was under the impression that it was Warwick. That's what I've heard people who have played this character, mained this champ in League for years. Friends of mine who play League have said Warwick. I'm just gonna trust them. But I do apologize if it's Warwick to you, if that's the pronunciation you're used to. I'm sorry. I apologize. Just putting that out there because I already know that this is a big debate that's going on in the FGC right now for whatever reason. But anyway, back to the topic at hand. He was shown off in the cinematic trailer. Now, I didn't actually do a reaction to the cinematic trailer. One of the main reasons for that is that I was told by other people that were working on doing reactions to it that there was a lot of copyright claim issues because of the awesome theme song in the background that was being claimed, and so it wasn't necessarily really even Riot's doing, but it wasn't really something that you could get around because the entire cinematic is based around the song. But I thought it was awesome. It was beautiful. It was really well done. So do check out the cinematic if you're interested. It is very pretty, and yes, it shows off our boy. And then right after that trailer dropped, they just tweeted out, "Oh yeah, and by the way, Warwick is playable tomorrow with early access." Meaning today, since it is officially started now. Officially now, you're going to be able to play both Warwick and Teemo in 2XKO Early Access on PC. So, that was a lot of rambling in the intro, mostly about the pronunciation of Warwick. I'm sorry, but just wanted to get all that out there. But okay, let's check out the gameplay trailer for Warwick in 2XKO. Here we go. Ooh. Oh my goodness, okay, he looks brutal. Brutal rushdown, is that a headbutt? Ooh, like a wall bounce? I love this music too. And the stage looks sick. Oh, okay, he had like a... Rehunt is awesome, yes, and versus Jinx, yes. Ooh! Oh my god! The sound Teammates are
A lot of
awesome!
teeth to lose, Wolf.
Nice, nice. Oh! Oh my god. Here we go! Okay, so this has gotta be like some sort of blood state, like an install that he has when he gets into full like werewolf mode. Oh my god, I know the name of this too! I know the name of it! What is it? That was so sick! It's coming on again. Woo! Woo! Bloodlust, right? That's what it is? Ah! See the monster they made? That is awesome! Oh my god. Okay, alright, so first of all, I spent way too much time during this reaction just going, oh, and screaming because things looked really sick. But I think one of the big things to point out, it's called, is it called Bloodlust? Is that what it's called? I know, okay, like I said, I don't play League, but I know people that play League and I've watched a lot of League. And I know a lot of the characters just from the world, you know, League existing in the world and me being in the gaming sphere. Um, so I think that it's Bloodlust. It's called Bloodlust, right? Yes. It's a thing. It's a thing that he has in League. Like it's a state that this character goes into. And so I'm assuming that the part where he suddenly like stops and oh and like gets this red glow all around him, and then later he says it's coming on again. That is representative of the bloodlust, and that it's an install of some kind. Um, that's my guess. And so then I'd still have to like actually go through and see a breakdown of the move list and more details and everything, but I assume it gives some sort of like buff to some of his moves and then maybe also gives him like additional moves or like follow-ups to moves, things like that, that just makes him more dangerous. So I'd be curious to find out how he gets into this state, how long he stays in this state, and of course the specifics of what it does that's different. But even when he's not in that, he looks incredibly badass. He looks vicious, he looks brutal. There's rushdown. I see like a head first dive bomb move. I see like a really good looking anti-air move that's also like launching. That looks almost like a DP. Looks so yeah, like almost like a DP, but you know, with claws. Um, so he looks terrifying. His voice is awesome. His stage is awesome. The music's awesome. I loved everything about visually and, you know, sound-wise what we see here. Now, I typically like to play girly characters or animal characters. And when I say animal characters, usually it ends up being like cutesy ones like Teemo, but I also like badass animal characters. So this actually is a character that I would be interested in checking out. I know that's going to be a surprise to people who know me from playing all my girlies, but he's just so sick. And I don't know, there's also, if you guys watch my channel for more than just my FGC stuff, you'll know that I've been starting to get into the Halloween stuff for October. And in particular, I've been doing some werewolf things lately. I just did a back-to-back reaction watch of An American Werewolf in London and The Howling. So like this is prime werewolf moment for me, so it's just even more appealing. Um, just werewolf characters are also really sick. You know, I'm somebody, I love Killer Instinct. Saberwolf is awesome. So this is shout out to my Saberwolf friend players. Dan, maybe he wants to play 2XKO and check out Warwick. Um, but yeah, I think he looks awesome. I don't even know what to say, guys. I need to find out more information about this character, but I really want to see him in action. And the stage is awesome too. Beautiful. Everything about this is great. The 2XKO devs have really been killing it, I have to say. Like, we found out there's a patch that's being released today along with the early access that's going to make some changes that people have heavily requested. And then in just a couple more days, there's going to be a second patch with even more changes brought in that people have requested. So they're very much listening to the community and the things that the community wants done with the game and acting quickly to make changes. In addition, a lot of the issues that people were concerned about early on, they've already been working on. You know, one of the things people were concerned about was that there was not enough champs. They suddenly dropped two in our lap. That they didn't feel like there was enough diversity in the characters, considering it's League. There was a lot of just humanoids, and then the last three we've got were Blitzcrank, Teemo, and now Warwick. So going against the grain with that there. They're supporting the tournament scene. There's going to be a really cool also 5v5 NA versus Europe and Middle East team battle going on at Evo France this weekend that's going to be badass, and Riot is actually kicking in funds and trying to do their best to support these things. They're really on fire. Like this has been going extremely well so far, and so I just have to shout outs to them for all of their hard work and for listening to the community and caring. But yeah, so anyway, guys, I think I've talked long enough. I want to hear your thoughts on Warwick specifically, but 2XKO in general also. Um, they do. We are going to find out some more information about things like starter packs with cosmetics, and then they also did announce some other cosmetic packs that will be coming out, mega bundles or packs that will be coming out over the next few weeks, and some of them look really cool. So yeah, stay tuned for more from 2XKO. But okay, guys, I'm going to wrap this up. As always, questions, comments, put them down below. Likes, subscribe to the channel, please. It helps more than you know. Thank you so much for joining me, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye.